Hi, I'm Max Manning from Johnson Wales University. I'm here in Boston's historic South End to interview Uzay Tumer, General Manager of Gaslight, one of Boston's hottest new restaurants. As a future chef, I can't wait to talk to Uzay about what it takes to get a restaurant like Gaslight off the ground. Where did you go to college and what was your major?
I started off going to NYU in New York City, and I was majoring in acting. Studied under David Mamet and William H. Macy.
Did you always know what you wanted to do?
I thought I was going to be a big, famous actor, doing theater in New York and movies in LA.
How did you begin your career after college?
I started, trying to pursue my acting career, and at the same time, I was working at some really great restaurants in New York, like Brasserie, which is under the Four Seasons, and shares the kitchen with them, and Talia in Midtown, and I ended up getting this job, which I thought was a great deal at the time, where I got to combine both my acting and my restaurant background, doing a reality TV show called The Restaurant. Okay. And so that's where kind of my two careers converged. Funny enough, I thought it was going to help my acting career. Instead, it killed my acting career. Nobody wanted to take me seriously in the acting world anymore because I'd done reality TV. Yeah. The great thing that happened was that I found out that I was really good at doing the restaurant thing and decided to go into management. And I was working for Jeffrey Chowderow in New York, who owns China Grill Management and has now 35 restaurants around the country and the world. So it closed my theater and acting door, but it opened a huge door in the restaurant business, and I was, I guess, smart enough to see that and run with it.
Tell me a little more about your role as a general manager of Gaslight.
As general manager, opening a restaurant, you're in charge of pretty much everything. Like in an hourglass, the middle section where the beads of sand go through, everything gets funneled through me, and I spread out information as I find necessary, and I have to do the same thing going back up to the owners. How's everybody doing?
Very well, thank you.
All right, good. Welcome to Monday night. Everybody have a nice weekend? Yes, good. Anybody go out to eat? This is a specific thing that people noticed. They were like, hey, my water was full throughout my whole meal period, which is a great thing, which is what we should continue to strive to do for everybody. Also a reminder, bussers and servers, as soon as menus get cleared, how long do you have to bring them bread and butter?
60 seconds.
60 seconds, exactly. They're hungry. Let's get them our nice crispy bread and our butter so that they can enjoy that. This is also a point where you should be doing some quality control. If the bread is not warm and crispy on the outside and warm on the inside, we probably shouldn't be serving it. It probably means it's been sitting there too long, or if it's too crunchy and hard, we probably need to put more bread in. Make sure that we're giving consistently the same quality of bread to everybody.
What is the best part of your job?
Talking to people, getting feedback, welcoming people, recognizing regulars, solving people's problems that they're having, making them feel special. It's a big part of the reason why I do this job. The second big thing is the staff. Making sure that they're happy and they're having a good time and they're proud of the place that they work in is something that's really important to me.
Is there anything you wish you'd done differently with your career?
I don't know that I'd do anything differently. I didn't know that I was going to be a general manager of restaurants. I thought I was going to be in Hollywood making millions, but no regrets at all. I totally enjoy what I do.
What advice could you give students who have the same career goals that you have?
Work. Get out of class and work. My biggest advice to anyone is whenever you get an opportunity, it doesn't matter what position, whether it's a busboy or a host or a bar back or bartender, get into a restaurant, get into a hotel, and get behind the line. And cook or clean or take out the trash, whatever it is. Just surround yourself with people who are actually doing it and learn.
What would you consider the defining moment of your career so far?
I think Gaslight.
Gaslight, really?
Is what has defined me in Boston, at least for this part of my career. The restaurant scene in Boston is really flourishing, and I think opening this place up and the impact that it's making on the dining community in Boston, pushing the boundaries a little bit, helping the Boston restaurant scene grow with Gaslight is definitely what is helping me to kind of become a part of Boston in a really visceral kind of way.
Lastly, what is your favorite dish here at the Gaslight?
Oh, no question about it. Steak frite.
Steak frite?
Yeah.
Really?
It's probably the most classic brasserie dish. Any brasserie you go to in Paris has got steak frite on it. It's a 7-ounce bavette cut, and we serve it with crispy French fries. And you have a choice of getting a maitre d' butter on it or béarnaise. And I usually do both.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Soak it in the butter and dip it in the béarnaise, and it pretty much melts in your mouth.